Oh yeah, sorry, I didn't see you guys there. Welcome to my store, welcome to my channel. If you press like, it really helps my small business and my channel, so please do that before watching this video. I'm Ray DeMarco. This is Felicia. She's not here right now. My wife and I own this store, and we are trying to build it from the ground up. If you don't already know this, we've been open for 2 years. I'm happy about that because we're just two regular weird people who never really knew much about business, and we got to the 2-year mark, so I'm very happy about that. Let's get right into it. I'm going to show you around a little bit. Felicia filmed it on her camera. She doesn't know what she's doing yet, so bear with us. Let's get into this. Subscribe if you like, small business and supporting them, because that would be awesome.
Welcome back to our channel. I'm really excited about this video just because I love Christmas and everything Christmas. It's my favorite. I am a little sick right now. I have quite the cold, so if I sound a little weird, I apologize. But I can't wait to get this video started, so stay tuned. Gift basket sales skyrocket. Fruit trays, veggie trays, fruit baskets, all those things. There's a market for it, especially around Christmas time. And what better gift to give than a gift basket, especially for someone that you don't know that well, or someone that is, a little bit older or into a certain type of thing like pastas, sauces. They're just a great gift. So last year we did 55 gift baskets, which doesn't seem like a lot, but it actually is. Considering we never marketed that we were selling them or customizing them.
If you have a retail store, or you're going to plan on opening one, I promise you one thing: you will develop this problem in your brain. You will never think you have enough inventory in your store. You will always want more and more and more. Because truthfully, every customer that comes in, you want them to spend as much as possible with you and not another store, right? I mean, I'm not asking you to gouge them or overinflate your prices or crowd your store unbelievable where no one can walk around, but you want to carry as much as possible that sells, because you can't sell what you don't have. Therefore, you won't make the money. Therefore, the more you have, the more you sell. You don't want to, leave your customer buying one thing and then going to buy 10 other things at another store, right? Or as a matter of fact, if they find 2 out of the 3 things they wanted, they'll leave everything and just get everything at one store. It's just how the people work, and it will always be that way. Therefore, you really need to offer a good selection of products, and you will spend a ton of money on inventory. And today, I can be honest with you, I've spent a bunch of money on inventory, and it is nerve-wracking when you have to pay upfront before any of it sells. Like, I know these products will sell. They're very different. They're part of a lot of similar products we already have here, but on a nicer level, on a higher quality level, so they will sell. But
I totally think we're gonna have a better year this year for Christmas, for multiple reasons. One, we're more well known in the city. 2, we have a lot more inventory, which means we have a lot more to put in baskets. And 3, we can now customize baskets even more so. Not that we didn't last year, but we have a lot more items and a lot of different things that we can put in them, such as we can make keto baskets, gluten-free baskets, pasta night baskets, all those types of things. So we're hoping to do 20% more than what we did last year in basket and fruit tray orders, but I think we're actually going to do way more than that, just because we've already started getting orders and a lot of people interested. So may the force be with us, I guess. Also, we're marketing ourselves more with social media, so we are making our presence known that we're going to be doing baskets, fruit trays, fruit baskets, all those types of things. So that really helps, especially once people have it planted in their head, hey, they do gift baskets, maybe I should go there. They're more likely to come once we're just kind of like in their mind.
I urge you to push your vendors to give you net terms, net 30, net 60, net 90 if you can. And what that means is you don't pay for any product until net 30 would be 30 days, net 60 obviously 60 days. And they'll try to convince you, no, the first couple orders, you know, we need credit or we need cash on delivery. Push to get some net terms. Even if it's 2 weeks, just give your chance some time to sell the product, so it's not money out of your bank account that you're waiting to get back if their product even sells. You know, that's the thing. You know, you push for net 60, and hopefully it's all sold by those 60 days when you actually have to pay for it. So, you know, you have some time to make that money and more before you pay, you know, a huge check to one of your vendors. That's my one piece of advice, especially for this holiday season when you're gearing up to buy a bunch of inventory. You can pay it off net 60, pay it off in February, because it will sell in December. It might not sell in January. Of course, there's going to be vendors and people that sell you products that want their money up front, and sometimes there's no other way around it. But if you can find another vendor who has the same things, who will offer you the net terms, by all means, take it, sell the product, and then pay the bill. That's just the way I found my success, because then you can start, you know, watching your cash flow better, not tying up too much money in one product, so you can buy other products at the same time. So what that helps you do is, you know, when someone's waiting on their payment, their stuff sells, you can buy other products. That person wasted 30 days, you pay the first person. It's just a reoccurring circle that you can keep building inventory on the net terms 30, 60. Because, I mean, if you keep having a constant flow of people, constant cash flow every day, you can keep buying inventory on these net terms. Like, let's say you buy $500 worth of bacon. You probably never will in a small store like this. But as that bacon is selling, let's say it sells before the 30 days. Now you have the cash on hand to buy some more product. Then you have the cash on hand to buy maybe $100 worth of honey. That sells in its net terms. Then you have the cash on hand to, let's say, buy some kombucha. All right, that is selling. And then now you finally have to pay the bacon, which you're making money from all these different products that are all selling on their net terms. Lo and behold, you can start building a decent inventory, a decent store that people actually want to come to. So, and that's the way I did it. I wouldn't know another way of doing it unless you already have a large amount of money to start. You could throw $100,000 worth of inventory and just let it all sell, but that's not feasible for a lot of people who are just starting out with their own stores, their own restaurants, their own cafes. You have to build inventory slowly for the good majority of people. I mean, sadly to say, you know, most of us aren't rich, and that's okay, but you still want to make a decent living, and this is the way I found to do it. So let's get into the numbers. All right, last December around the Christmas season, we did about $30,500 in sales. Okay, that's not bad. We didn't have too much inventory. We were very new. Yeah. Here I probably have double the inventory. So, I mean, I'm pushing for this December 2019 to do 45,000 in sales. Last December we did about 55 gift baskets, averaging around $60 each. I'm trying to do 90 gift baskets, around $70 a piece. So that's just one part of our December sales. The rest will come from, you know, regular grocery, baked goods, keto items, people generally looking for gifts. We do a lot of like mugs with hot chocolate and, you know, Nutella on top. We do some like Nutella brownies. Just a lot of more baked goods will go during December. So I'm pushing for that, as well as fruit and veggie trays. Yeah, no, that's not unrealistic, because our inventory has probably went from being worth about, I'd say, 10,000 to about almost 20. So that's I'm expecting that number of sales for that month be based on that, as well as we've built a regular clientele that just know where we are, what we have, and they've been, you know, word of mouth is huge for local business. So that's been spreading. Our social media has gotten bigger. Yeah, so I think that's not unrealistic. It should be our best month of the year. It should be any retailer's best month of the year, unless you're very seasonal for some reason, where the winter is not your high season at all. Maybe you sell canoes or something. So the summer is obviously much better than December, no matter what for you. But for us in grocery, December should kill it. 45,000 in sales. I'm gonna say it now, 45,000 in sales. And that's not profit, guys. That is not what I put in my pocket. So I am not a rich man, but it will be a nice, profitable month for us anyways. And then that's gonna be our best month we've ever had here. Because once you do reach that point where your sales are exceeding, 100% of your rent, 110% of your rent, meaning let's say your sales are 30,000 and your rent is 3, or your sales are 40,000 and your rent is 4. Once you can break that barrier, I think that is when you'll finally start to make some good money in your small business. Yeah, that's the threshold for me. If your rent is higher than 10% of your sales, I think that's a problem, and that's something that you need to either negotiate with your landlord for a rent break, or push your sales, or hopefully you're just starting and your sales will grow from there and this will never be a problem again. But that is probably the general rule of thumb. And I'm really not sure why YouTube loves money or drama, but it's just something maybe that you can't talk about money in real life. It's considered taboo. I'm not sure why. Like, I love talking about money. I'm not bragging about anything. Trust me, I'm not rich by any means. But me talking about money is how you can build wealth, build freedom. Once you have enough money, essentially you have more freedom, correct? You don't have to work 75 hours a week. You don't have to work 60 hours a week unless you want to, right? But money is considered taboo because you are judged in our society based on how much you make. That is kind of like weight. You're judged based on how much you weigh, for a woman mainly. Or a man sometimes too. But the whole thing with money, I think, needs to be disconnected, and people should be able to talk about it freely. And that's basically how I think you'll break the barrier of it being so faux pas to tell people, how much this costs, how much you made, how much your rent is. To me, as long as people are discussing it in a business sense and everyone's comfortable and the knowledge has value for the conversation, then what is wrong with talking about money? I'm not telling you to go up to people and ask them how much money they make a year. I'm just saying, if you can talk about money freely with those who will gain knowledge and business sense, it's not that. It's just money is just what's money to you? It's just a way of finding a means to buy things that you like and make a living, making sure everything's paid for. It's not the end all be all. It's just money at the end of the day. You lose some, you win some. It's not going to make or break your whole entire life. I mean, life's a lot easier with money. But what's the old saying? I'd rather cry in my Ferrari, right? Money doesn't buy happiness. I'd rather cry in my Ferrari. But Felicia, come here. Just come here.
I've never heard that saying in my entire life.
How much money do you make a year?
That is for me to know. And you never to find out.
See what I mean? A lot of people, they don't like saying how much money they make, and is that a real issue? Do you need to know how much money everybody else makes? No, not really, but it's not a competition. But if I can help you make more money or help you save money, then why wouldn't we discuss where you're at? Does that make any sense? I've been rambling about this for a long time.
My income varies, is what I was going to say.
It's self-employed, you'll never have the same income. One day you'll be a king, the next day you'll be, eating peanuts off the floor. I'm pretty open when it comes to anybody asking me about money. I mean, I wouldn't make this channel if I wasn't open about it. Like, right now, Felicia, what were our daily sales today? It's the end of the day. It's a slow Tuesday. What were ours?
1,100.
See, that pisses me off. You know, why that pisses me off? Because you got to keep the lights on, you got to pay the rent, you got to pay this one. Like, she's not free. I'm the only one who doesn't get paid. I get paid last.
Well, technically we get paid together.
So, you know, I'm open. You know, I want to show you the reality of a small business. When you walk in here, I'm not rich. Okay, when you walk into a store, there's a lot of expenses. Okay, we're not rich just because we have inventory. It's got to be paid for. It's like a big grocery store, but at my house. Imagine you come to my house, you open the fridges, that's food I already paid for. I gotta sell it. Am I being a prick?
No, you're right. It's more like a gumball machine.
It's like a big gumball. How is it a gumball machine? I don't understand that.
Because you have to pay for the product before you can sell it.
Yeah,
and
well, not always. I was telling them about net terms.
But just think about it. How many quarters do you have to put in a gumball machine to make your money back?
No,
that's customer related.
That's a whole nother thing.
Okay.
Anyways, just treat your customers good. Get the right stuff. Keep people coming back in. Social media is huge. You're gonna have a great Christmas season. How much money do you make a year?
God.
That's private. I think you already made a video like that. Check it out. It's somewhere in the channel thing down below. All jokes aside, the Christmas season is going to be good to us. I'm hoping for 45,000 in sales, and yeah, that's it. Felicia's going to do a quick outro. This battery is going to die on this camera. I've been a retailer 2 years. 85% of it has been a battle and a half. 15% of it has been fun, so that's great. There's a fine line between, oh my God, we're literally screwed, and then the next day it's like, oh my God, everything's possible.
And then there's the 2% chance he's a psycho.
Yeah, well, that's another story. Okay, ciao. This is our outro.
Thank you for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. Goodbye.